My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2. So, um, putting up this video to one of my newfound friends on Facebook, Miss Brenda Smith. How you doing? So, that might help before I get naked up in here. She had on one of her posts that all men were a headache. I responded to her with all men aren't all of us aren't a headache, and not all of us are a pain in the ass. I said that would be the same thing as saying that all women were heartbreaking monsters, and that wouldn't be right or fair. You can't judge everybody by someone who hurt you. Alright? So let's get that out of the way first. Miss Smith, we're all equal on both sides of that track of being monsters or being a headache or just straight being a pain in the ass. Because let's face it, humans, we do dumb shit. Pure and simple. But the post under that is the one that I'm truly responding to. This video here is about how do you know if someone's cheating on you? Let's be honest. You don't. Now I'm exceptionally good at this because I have lost lots of relationships, whether it be friends or girlfriends and stuff, due to the fact that he said, she said. Now he said, she said can end something that could have lasted you for the rest of your life. So I'm going to tell y'all this. There's two ways to deal with somebody cheating on you. And if you really love them, you'll probably ride it out. Because I'm one of those people too. I would probably ride it out. Now I'm not going to say, I'm going to let you continue to cheat on me. You get that one, maybe that two. If you go three, we're either going to start having an open relationship, or we're going to call it quits. Because clearly, if I'm not doing it for you, I have the right to know. No, that's just the way I see it. I have the right to know that my dick game sucks, or my tongue game ain't no good. So, again, you have those two options. You can stick with me and ride it out, or you can hit that door. I mean, after that third affair, it's pretty much a done deal that if we're going to stay together, it's going to be an open relationship. Maybe my dick game ain't no good to you. Might be great to some other chick. And if you're going to cheat on me, and I haven't cheated on you, well, it's high time I started playing your fucking game. And people are going to look at me and say, James, you're incorrect. Or if you're over religious, you're going to look at me like, motherfucker, y'all would be heading to divorce court. Sometimes divorce isn't the answer to everything. Most of the time, if you really love somebody, divorce ain't really a fucking option. I'm just saying, there are a lot of people out here who have open relationships or live the swinger lifestyle. And if you don't believe me, just watch some porn. Some of that amateur shit is swinger parties. And sometimes it's more the girl that's recording now, and the guy doesn't fucking know it. It just depends on what country you're getting this porn from. But as always, remember to stay safe and clear your history. Even though technically your history doesn't ever really clear when it comes to somebody hacking into your shit. So yeah, I got naked pictures on my laptop of myself. So if someone hacks into my laptop, hey, well, there it is. It's been said. I'm pretty sure no one's going to find me remotely attractive. And I don't have any money, so that's a downer. But yeah, to be honest with you, you can't look at someone and say, hey, they're cheating. Because sometimes those most attractive people are the ones that aren't cheating. Those ones that, they get up in the morning and they just get up beautiful. And that works for some of the men too. It doesn't work for me. Clearly, if I was beautiful, I wouldn't really be in a complicated fix, But for the most part, like I said, it's really only two ways that you can deal with it. Sorry for the ass shot. and the wedgie that you just seen me pull out. Really only 3 ways, really. Like I said, option 1, you can always call it quits, walk away. If you really love them, you probably won't, but you'll think about it a lot. Option 2, stick it out. See how far it goes without them cheating or pissing you off. And option 3, become swingers. Most people will probably take option 1 because it's the easiest. Just say fuck it, give up on love, and run for the fucking hills. And many people do that because they hear that song "Freedom" by George Michael. Got to give for what you take. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be free. But if you're in a committed relationship, be in a committed relationship. And before your relationship begins, so you don't wind up like my dumb ass, a heartbroken fool, y'all should probably talk this shit through either before or after you have sex the first time. Now, 9 times out of 10, that's really going to rely on the woman. Because a man, if your vaginal game is great, we ain't going nowhere. And most of us won't consider cheating unless you're not giving it to us at home. And that's generally what leads a man to cheating in the first place. We ain't getting none. If we ain't getting none, yeah, hell yeah, we're going to cheat because that's what we do. We love pussy. And if you don't want to give it to us, we're not rapists. We're not going to just, most of us are not rapists. We're not just going to go and take your pussy, because that's just not cool. Some of us do look at the world from both perspectives. Because a lot of us men do think, well, damn, I wouldn't want to be raped rather than be in jail or anywhere. I wouldn't want to fucking be raped. And if I was a chick, I damn sure wouldn't want to be raped. No rape fantasies, none of that bullshit. Because rape is not no fucking damn joke. And then you have those people who could care 2 shits, But, those people who are exceptionally beautiful, they're not the ones that generally do most of the cheating. They know that whoever they have at home would be a damn fool to cheat. Let me give you a prime example. This will never ever happen, by the way. If I was married to Kelly Hu, or Ming Na, or Michelle Yeoh, or whoever invented the deodorant that's not supposed to turn your shirt white and black when you put deodorant on, might help if I put the shirt on correctly. There'd be no way in hell that I would cheat, because those are 3 of the most beautiful Asian women that I respectively know and would love to work with, but my acting career is never going to take off, so we got that out of the way. Now, if you're a cheater, but you fear you're going to cheat, and you have a preference of women, that's the woman that you go after to ensure that you don't cheat. I'm not a cheater by nature, but I do know that if I marry a girl who is not of Asian ethnicity, which means if she's not Native American or Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, etc., if she's not of Asian ethnicity, I can almost guarantee that I probably will become a cheater with the first beautiful Asian girl that comes through. Now let me explain why before you start passing judgment. When I was about a boy and started learning martial arts, the first person that ever told me was a girl who was half Eskimoan. Jillian, wherever you are, thank you. I wish her nothing but the best. I'm sure she probably doesn't remember me, and I can barely remember what she looks like because kindergarten was a long fucking time ago at Berlin Moran in Charlottesville High School. But anyway, she taught me martial arts first. Made me want to learn it because getting kicked in the face is no joke, and it sucks. Now, all that I think was this girl an imaginary girl. Because when I went to through my grade school photos, I can't find her. Which goes to, I don't remember what the fuck she looks like. So, anyway, and people do change over time. Okay, maybe I didn't, because I still look ageless. But we're not going to go there. The whole concept is, she was like my very first crush. And she was Eskimoan. And, Eskimos are Asian. Native Americans are Asian. And ever since then, I tried dating black girls. I've tried dating white girls. I've had little success in both. My last fiance was adopted. She might as well have been a white girl, but she was Korean, and I don't think she knew anything about her culture, which is probably another problem that she had that kind of fucked up the relationship. I know it wasn't nothing I did because I never mistreated her. I never called her out of her name. I never, ever fucking put my hands on her. When you love someone, you're not supposed to hurt them, especially physically. Now, sometimes mentally and verbally, some shit can't be helped because you do have arguments. Every couple has arguments. If you're in a couple that doesn't have an argument, either you're doing something really, really right, or y'all just haven't hit that bump in the road that's going to cause one. So, and that does happen. There are some couples, there's no point of arguing if you both look at it logically and be like, well, maybe if I look at it from his point of view, he might be right. If I look at it from her point of view, she might be right. And if y'all can do that, you've found the key to success. Because the key to a healthy relationship is communication. Period. And in my relationship with my ex-fiance, I was the only one trying to communicate. I am not Charles Xavier. I can't read minds, so I have no idea what went wrong. But it's over, said and done. I wish her well. Now, I hope like hell she's happy. And whoever is with her, if you're treating her wrongly and it gets back to me, I will break you. Just that simple. I will put my hand through this side of your forehead and pull it out the backside with your brain attached. Okay? That's not a personal threat. That's a motherfucking promise to you and for her. Now, moving on. Most people, if you do your job in a relationship, don't have no need to cheat. Because they know when they go home, they got you. And if you're a beautiful, hot-ass chick, be a damn fool to cheat on you. Now, I'm only speaking hypothetically because I've known people who've had some beautiful wives and still wound up going out and cheating because they're fucking dumbasses. You know who you are. I love you, but you know who you are. Because the people that, your wife was way prettier than, and the only thing I can say is, well, what the fuck was he thinking? But hey, it happens. It's over, it's done, it's good. Now, like I said, some of us, and I specifically speak for myself, some of us are people who just don't know how to fall out of love with people. Unfortunately, that is one of my, honestly, truly to God, weaknesses of all time, is that I don't really know how to fall out of love with people. And most of the time, there are ways that people can make you fall out of love with them. I'll tell you guys this story before, so I'll give you the short cliff notes. Two black girls that I really loved. One of them broke my heart in front of my father. One of them tried to get me killed in front of my father. And that's why I stopped dating black chicks. Because, one, if you're dating somebody, or if you're stringing them along, they have the right to know. Alright? I don't care who you are, they have the right to know. If you're not really interested in them, don't waste their life. And don't waste their time. Because it's not fair to them. The two black girls, again, I will leave their names out. They know who they are. I'll give you their location. Smithfield, Virginia. I don't know where they are now, but it was Smithfield, Virginia at the time. One, I kicked her boyfriend off my porch because she lied and said he was her cousin. And two, my dad threatened a 23-year-old when I was 14 because he threatened to shoot me in the middle of the fucking street, and I never dated another black girl since. Ever. So, like I said, if you're going to string people along, they have the right to know. Don't string people along. If you don't want nothing from them, you're just with them because it's like a social society thing, don't do that to nobody. Because that shit's wrong. And it's deadly wrong. So you can't look at somebody and say, oh, this motherfucker's cheating on me. You can't. And when somebody whispers in your ear, oh, this motherfucker's cheating on me, you can't always believe that because they may never have cheated on you a day in your life, and you won't find out until you done threw them away. You done called them all kinds of bitches and whores and motherfuckers and assholes, and then you come find out, well, the motherfucker never cheated on me. And then you kind of try to weasel your way back into their life, and that's not fair. When they were yours, and they treated you well, and you just didn't want to believe them, you just had to listen to whoever the hell's clapping up in your ear. Here's the thing. And I'm going to say this. This video is going to be a little long. It's not going to be an hour, but it's going to be long. Maybe 45 minutes, because this is important. If someone is clapping in your ear, and they're in a relationship, you know what's going on in their relationship if you're their friend. Don't play dumb. Don't be coy. You know that if their relationship is not happy, and all of a sudden they're doing everything to sabotage yours, they're pissed off because something in their relationship is going wrong. And so, at the first time they come out their mouth, well, your boyfriend's cheating on you with my friend Susan or Sarah or Sally or any damn body. Uh, Juanita goes lucky, because she could be the neighborhood supposed whore that everybody in their mama done had sex with. Until you see tangible eye-to-eye proof, you can't always believe that shit, because the first damn thing that you believe could be the wrong damn thing. Now, I will say that sometimes your gut instincts are right, sometimes your gut instincts is wrong. But if you want to make something work, you need to get proof before you start body slamming accusations in front of somebody, because the person you blaming for shit, if they're not accusing you of shit, but you're accusing them, you could very be the one that's doing the cheating. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I need to know if my tongue game or my dick game suck, so I can up my ante, And it might not be working for you, but I may not have to change for the next girl. My dick game might be too much meat, and my tongue game might be too much slickness. So, you need to understand that before you accuse anybody of anything, you might want to get tangible proof. Why do I say that? Oh, it's really quite simple. I've lost relationships because of somebody getting in somebody's ear. I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated on a girl a day in my life. I've had opportunities, but you kind of got to look at it this way. Do 15, 20, 30, an hour of pleasure, is it really worth throwing away something that could last me a lifetime where I don't ever have to be miserable, especially if the person that I'm with is more than willing to comply for 15 minutes with some chick that I ain't never met? No, not really worth it. No. Now, in this business that I'm trying my damnedest to break in, that I've been trying to break into for the last 17 years, I will be the first to tell you, hey, shit happens. The way to prevent shit from happening is, one, don't marry somebody in the business. Two, make your wife your immediate manager. That way, she decides where you're going, and she can go with you. Because Hollywood destroys relationships when both people are in this business. It really does. And I don't intend on being a Hollywood superstar. I just want to fucking act. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get, like, mega money. I would like to get enough money that I can survive off of. So that you don't see me, I'm working on a movie and at Home Depot at the same time. I don't want to be that actor, but I do want to be the actor that, when you cut on HBO, there's my ugly face. When you cut on Netflix, there's my ugly face. When you cut on Fox, there's my ugly face. Or ABC. This is also an actual application if you guys are listening. But, back to what I'm saying, most of the time, if you both are equal in compliance to what your lover needs or your husband or wife needs, then this shit will work. But if you're like so disingenuous with whatever the hell your partner needs and you only give a damn about yourself, hell yeah, this shit's gonna not work. But also, the best way to save a marriage, if you're gonna be an actor, is to, one, just be married to your job. That way, nothing can go wrong. You can also probably pay someone to have your baby, or you can pay someone to let you have sex with them and get them pregnant, and then make them sign a contract that the baby is yours. You give them child support, but you want the baby and you want them to go away. People do it all the time. Just because you don't read about it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And then there's number 3, marry someone who understands how this business works but isn't in the business. That way you can open doors without shutting your marriage door. Or if you do marry someone that's in the business, make sure that y'all have established rules on how this is going to work. I'm never going to a job that my wife is going to be on because I don't want her to think that I'm jealous. I don't want her to ever sign a contract where it's a movie with unsimulated sex without talking to me first, because, sometimes those things do happen, and husbands and wives get divorced right after that shit. So you have to read your rules carefully, because if your rule says this is about unsimulated sex, now if I'm not married, I'm getting that ass. But if I am married, I'm like, nah, man, you gotta bring in a stunt cock or something. I mean, I got the role. I'll do the role, but I have strict clauses that I would put on my contract regardless. I was like, um, I can do a nude scene. The only thing I have against that is no DC. So, for the record, and this has to end now because this is mostly for Miss Brenda Smith, my new Facebook friend. It said, you know, men are mostly cheaters or pain in the ass, or how do you know when someone's cheating? And the answer is simple: nobody knows if someone's cheating. If someone tells you that your boyfriend or girlfriend is cheating, my advice to you before you destroy whatever good you got going on with that is to get tangible proof. Because if you don't, you might ruin something that could have been great for the rest of your life. And you don't want to do that. I'm James Williams Jr. Come for having number 2. Be seeing you.